Hello guys, welcome back to Reapture Music. In this video tutorial is about a music lesson on how to read from staff notation to tonic solfa. So as we can see on the screen, we have a music in C major, PH 773. So asundwe wo wiase boni. It's a nice piece, a very simple piece to just play or read or sight read. Let me say it that way. So like I used to tell you, before you go into the reading of a music script, these are some of the things you need to know. You find the key signature, the time signature, the notes durations, the highest note, the lowest note, and then your lines is spaces basically for every staff. That's treble and bass staff. You have to know all these things as well. And then if there are accidental signs as well, you need to check. So with this one, on the top, I'm starting with the treble staff. So the notes at the top, the first note is a minim, the second note is a crotchet, a dotted minim, crotchet, and a dotted minim. So a minim has 2 beats. Minim or half note has 2 beats. Crotchet or quarter note has 1 beat. A dotted half note or dotted minim has 3 beats. So let's take good notice of those things. So and then on the first note, it's on the second line of the treble staff. So the second line is G, and then when you link it to the tonic solfa of G, we know the key is C major. So C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. So the G, do, re, mi, fa, so. The G is the so, and then we have another G which is so as well. So as well. So meaning the first measure or the first bar and then the second bar has the same note, and then from the third bar you have a which is la, and then back to the G, so. Then we go to another G here, so. And then on the second system we have the first note being the minim on C, which is do. That's first octave do. Then we go up to the fourth line, is giving us D, which is re. To the fourth space is giving us E, which is me, and then back to D, C, A, G, F, and E. So mi, re, do, then la, and then so, fa, mi. So rhythmically, this is how it's going to sound. This is how it's going to sound. So la, so do, re, mi, re, do, la, so, fa, mi. Okay, one thing I need to talk of is where we have the G, F, E. So for me, there's a sign on top between the two crotchets. That sign is called a tie. It becomes a slur when it's joining two same notes. When a note is being placed at the same, it could be a line, it could be a space. But when it's joining 2 different notes, it becomes a tie. So that is it. Now to the second part on the treble staff, we have the note B on E, which is me, and then we have these 2 quavers. So D, E, so re, mi, and then F is fa, and then back to the mi again, which is E. So E is me, F is fa, all these fa, then back to the E, which is a dotted minim, which is me again. And then on the second system we have the fa, and then the F sharp becomes fi, and then we have so, which is G. So pretty simple. So mi, re, mi, fa, mi, fa 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 mi, mi fa fi, so so fa mi, re do. So the last note is a minim, or it's a semi-brief. Sorry, it's a semi-brief or whole note, which is 4 beats. Wow, this crow. Okay, now to the bass stuff. The notes at the top: C, C, B, and C. So C is Do, B is T, and then back to the Do again, and then C, C, Do, Do, D, 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 C. That's Re, 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 Do, and then we have the C again. C again. It's basically simple notes. So Do, Do, Ti, Do, 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 Re, 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 Do, 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 Ti, Do, 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 Ti, So. Basically, that is it. Very simple to sing. Now let's look at the bass notes. The C is Do, and then the G, G, So, So, and then G back to C. That's the dotted minim. We have the C again. We have the F, and then we have the E, D. Sorry, D, C, B, B, C. So Re, Do, Ti, Ti, Do. That's it. And then we have a B flat at the top here. So B flat becomes the To, and then we have the A, La, and then we have the A flat, which is Law. Some will prefer to sing To, La, Z, but the Law becomes the appropriate one to sing because of the flat. And then we have the G. So we have G, F, E, F, G. Then that's a sequence: G, G, a lower G, and then the upper G, and then the lower G, and then back to the C. So Do, So, So, Do, Do, Fa, Re, Do, Ti, Ti, Do, To, La, Lo, So, Fa, Mi, Fa, So, So, Do. I believe you've enjoyed the lesson. Keep subscribing to Rap Chairman Music and expect more from me. God bless you.